If you've been following these Patriots 2025 NFL Draft analysis videos, you would know that I've spent most of my time covering offensive linemen. And if you've been watching Patriots games this year, you would know why. It is no secret the Patriots need help on the offensive line going into next season for both talent and depth. Although I'd like to try to find as many upgrades on the line through the draft as possible, the Patriots really can't afford to draft 3 or 4 offensive linemen in the upcoming draft, because the offensive line is not the only position group that needs upgrades and reinforcements. Receivers, D-line, secondary, plus just general turnover year to year. So, in my opinion, the Patriots need to find offensive linemen who can challenge for starting spots, but can also play more than one position. Now you have Onwenu and So, who have been able to play multiple spots this year. And it looks like Cole Strange is getting some reps at center. This flexibility helps in emergency situations and also provides them with the option of moving guys around to find the optimum combination. However, the Patriots' offensive line group can't be 15 guys on the roster. You need at least a few guys that eliminate the need to carry 2 or 3 additional lineman spots on the roster. I have already discussed a few of these guys in the draft, including Clay Webb, who's a top guard in the draft but was converted from center. Tyler Booker, who is again the top guard but has some tackle flexibility. Armand Membo, a top tackle but probably has bigger upside as a guard at the NFL level. And we even discussed that Will Campbell has the potential of playing some guard and tackle in the first round. Well, today, we get to talk about another one of my favorite offensive linemen in the 2025 draft, Grey Zabel, standing at 6'6", weighing approximately 305 pounds, who is a versatile offensive lineman from North Dakota State University, a program renowned for developing NFL-caliber offensive talent. Zabel's ability to play across all 5 positions on the offensive line highlights his football IQ, technical skills, and of course adaptability. These traits make him an intriguing prospect for the Patriots, who can use him as a dependable, multi-positional offensive lineman, but could also challenge as a starter at all of those positions. In fact, he's arguably one of the top 10 tackles in the draft, he's one of the top 10 guards, he's possibly one of the top 10 centers in the class. And yes, I'm not just talking left tackle, left guard, and center, we're talking left and right sides. Every single spot on the line. He has the stats, and he has the tape to support it. So far, Zabel's showcased dominance in both pass protection and run blocking, earning elite evaluation grades. His standout college performance has cemented his reputation as one of the best linemen in the FCS. His experience against strong competition has earned him some respect amongst draft evaluators, and even got him an invite to the Senior Bowl. Now, in terms of physical traits, again, he's 6'6", roughly 305. Wingspan, well above average for the interior and possibly adequate for the tackle, so providing him enough edge in hand placement and leverage. Athleticism, definitely a plus. Zabel exhibits strong lateral quickness and foot speed, critical for mirroring edge rushers and executing reach blocks and zone schemes. Solid functional strength. He probably has the best anchor in the draft class. He almost always is squared up in a position. Sometimes when you're watching him, you think you already saw the rep on the tape, but is really just Grey just being the epitome of consistency, which is one of his best strengths. He might miss a rep here or there, but the guy's best trait is honestly his dependability. Now, outside of that, of course, there's the versatility, ability to seamlessly transition between tackle, guard, and center. That makes him obviously invaluable. This positional flexibility is especially appealing to teams that just need that depth across the line. Next thing, football IQ, which kind of goes to the versatility. The guy has a deep understanding of offensive lines. When the guy moves from one position to the other, it's seamless. He's able to pick up stunts and blitzes, and another thing, his ability to make pre-snap adjustments, which could help him obviously playing center and communicating effectively with his teammates. Again, another testament to his football IQ. Next, pass pro. Now, I'll say this. Last year, 2023, 1 pressure over the entire season. 12 games, 1 pressure. no sacks. And if you watch, it's not just, by chance. Excellent hand usage, balance, body control. One of the best anchors in all college football. PFF gave him a 91 last year. Now, for run blocking, same thing. Now, his best is probably zone blocking schemes, where his mobility and ability to block at the second level are showcased, so that's something to make note of. He just has an innate ability to seal defenders and maintain leverage. And again, last year, another elite grade from PFF. Another thing to point out, durability and his conditioning. Zabel has been a consistent starter throughout his college career and rarely misses games. Next, toughness, work ethic. Zabel has been known for his grit and hard work. I know that is expected from D1 athletes because it's hard to get there without having some toughness and work ethic, but almost every interview or account I have found talking about Zabel has mentioned his work ethic and his determination. Again, I know this is expected, but I think we all know there's something different about a Midwest farm boy being tough and having a high work ethic. It's obviously one of his leading traits. In terms of weaknesses, I don't have any sports performance numbers, but I think his brute strength might be an issue. While Zabel is athletic, his ability to manhandle defenders is not apparent. He's very technical and he's strong. His core strength appears to be adequate, so functionally I think he's there, but he might benefit from a summer being chained to the squat rack to really be able to dig in with NFL talent. Which kind of leads me to the next one, which is leverage issues and short yardage situations. At times, Zabel's taller frame is going to make it challenging to maintain low pad levels, particularly in power gap run schemes and short yardage situations. I'm not saying that this is some glaring issue for Grey specifically, it's just that he's a taller guy. So playing on the interior in short yardage is not exactly ideal. Again, not something that's specific to Zabel, but having very tall linemen on the interior in gap or short yardage situations just makes it difficult to get that push you need. Next, experience against top competition. Yes, while North Dakota State University competes at a high level within the FCS, scouts are going to probably put a little asterisk next to Zabel's name and questions about how well this guy can fare against elite NFL pass rushers and linemen. I don't have any major concerns. North Dakota State University has pumped out some top talent on the offensive line, and Grey is arguably the best one yet. But you have to accept that is some unknown. But again, still, this guy is statistically one of the best offensive linemen in the draft. I'll remind you, elite grades for both pass blocking and run blocking at multiple positions, only 1 pressure last season, and 0 sacks. That should give you some confidence he has a relatively high floor. Now, for the Patriots, he could be an instant contender at guard or center, but also could fill in at tackle. I would think Zabel probably projects as a 3rd-round pick for the Patriots, but I don't think they would be willing to make that move on him at this point in the draft. I expect them to target a pure tackle or guard in their earlier rounds, so maybe they will consider him in the 4th, if he's still even there. I doubt it. I think his versatility of playing all 5 positions is going to be really attractive to teams who already have adequate starters on their line, but need that depth and someone to develop as a potential replacement in a year or two. Teams like the 49ers or Green Bay. But maybe Scott Peters sees his potential and pounds the table for him in the 3rd. I understand the Patriots probably have a rigid shopping list this year, but maybe by drafting Zabel, they get at least one of those spots off the board, and hey, it gives you some flexibility to maybe go after some other top prospects later on in the draft. Regardless, I think the Patriots have to be at least intrigued by Zabel's combination of athleticism, versatility, and technical skill. He is surely one of the more exciting offensive line prospects in the 2025 draft. While he may require some development in terms of strength and refinement against top-tier competition, his ceiling and adaptability make him a valuable long-term investment who can limit the need for drafting several offensive linemen in the coming years. He is definitely a name to watch as we get into the pre-draft process. So what do you guys think of Zabel? Do you think the Patriots should target him? If so, when? Let me know in the comment section below. If you guys like this content, please like and subscribe. As always, thanks for watching.